Yo, what's going on, family? How's everybody fucking doing? Let's get this shit started. It's been a long day. Some fucking goofball in Tampa's talking shit. I sent him my address to the gym. Just to be clear, if anybody wants to fucking get some smoke, you're more than welcome to show up. I'm not ever going to approach anybody. I'm not going to your events. But if somebody ever had a problem with me, I will always give you the address to our gym and let you know when you can come see us. Like, it's not here for this kind of shit. That's not the space for it. But some people, for some reason, want to test and talk shit. I know they'll never come to fruition, but god damn it, if they would, what a show that would be. Fuck. Like, I just don't understand people. But either way, it's been a good day. Got a tattoo, and that's what started it. Yeah, like I got a tattoo that was funny. Sharing it with people that like care or don't care or whatever. Like I embrace all of it, the good, bad, and indifferent. But the motherfuckers that want to talk shit, bro. There's a reason that people that are about shit don't talk shit. You know what I mean? Like people that are good at what they do don't gotta talk shit down to anybody else for any reason. They just don't walk around being fucking pussies. I don't get it, but yeah, I got my buddy Steve. He owns a tattoo shop, and where are we at? We have Kira. Is that what I wanted to pull up first? Yeah, let me pull that up. So my buddy Steve owns a tattoo shop, and I went up there to get some stuff done. He had a photo shoot with the shop and his, all the people in there. So we were just getting some work done, and I was like, "Yo, you should do oh fuck on my leg." So you guys mostly all saw the picture, but I got oh fuck right here on my leg. I thought it's hilarious, and like I don't know, there's other things that I thought was cool about it, but it's funny, it's stupid, it's a spot. Like I can't put another thing here. Like it's an awkward spot, so why not? Let's have fun. But we're looking at Kira. Look, guys, I've been talking to you about this coin for quite a while. It's at 16 cents right now. I've been talking to you maybe not that long, like down here at 3 cents or so. I was giving you the heads up that I saw them talking about it. Cyber Frogs, that is. I'm a huge fan. I'm a holder of them. I'm always going to talk about. Fucking didn't share this, you sons of bitches. There we go. That's a little bit better. Fuck. All right, let me start back over. My bad. All right, that looks cool. I like that. All right, so we're gonna go take a look at the chart over here. Like I said, this is the hour. This is 3 months back. It's at 16 cents. I've been putting this on your radar since about 3 cents because I saw them talking about wanting to get something done and do something with the coin. And then it shot up to about 20 cents right here. We know that. And then I said, look, we're gonna have this pullback. And I said, if it does come down, typically we go back about 50% on retracements. And these aren't meme coins. Kira is not a meme coin. This is an actual utility coin, ecosystem coin, whatever you want to call it. But that chart looks pretty damn spot on. Am I not fucking right with this one? Damn, that looks good. All right, so we're talking about this shit right here. Came back down. We rocketed back up here. Came back here. And I said to you guys, look, I like this. There's a little bit of congestion. When we zoom in a little bit closer, we'll see it bottomed out there. And then we have some spots right there. And it just decided this is where it was. And when I say it, it's the people that hold the coin. And when the collective community decides that they like a spot, it will form a point of support and then bounce back up there. It took us about 1, 2, 3 days for you to be a little bit patient on this pullback and to average yourself in, to take heed to my warning, because I drew this fucking thing up here and I said, here's the top right here. Like you just want this to come up here and fill that, and then you might come down and break out. Well, look what happened. It didn't fucking come down. This was our little kickback right here, and we launched back up just like I drew up here, where it says come back down just a little bit, cup handle, and then rockets back up. Where did we stop at? Damn near the same spot as last time. Like I said, you got to look for these points on your charts. This was our all-time high. I said, let's come back up. What does this look like right here? Let me get rid of these things right here. Like, you got, can you hear me? This would be hilarious if you can't hear me. So look at this right here. Now we have a big cup and handle forming right there. And again, we have that come back down here and then it rockets back up. So we had one right there. If this does act just like we're hoping it's going to come down to this point, and then it's going to give us an opportunity to hit some new all-time highs and start getting the price discovery. I've been telling you about this coin for a fucking reason. I believe in the Cyber Frogs. I believe in Andy. I believe in Modes, the team. I don't know them all that well, but I believe in these motherfuckers that they're trying to get some dope shit done. So I'm going to put my eggs in that basket, so to speak. Let's see here. This fucking guy. My bad. I forgot what I was looking at. Anyway, this chart right here, guys, like I've been trying to put it on your radar just so you can see what I'm seeing in it, and it's looking good. So where are we at now? What are we going to hope to see? I can't tell you because I don't know how to predict the future, but I can tell you that this kickback right here looks like a good spot. Like, just pretend I didn't do that again. You guys probably hate watching me chart these things. All right, so this spot right here, it found support right there. If it bounces back up, I don't know what's going to happen, but we can take a closer look going into the 5-day or the 1-day chart. Just reset the view, and then we'll be able to see a little bit here. So there's top, support, a congestion, breakout, all of these types of things. Here's your top right here. So that's these right there. That's dicey. I like seeing this weird shit right here. It's on the 5 minutes, so it's okay. It's not the best, but it's all right. I'll deal with that. But this right here, finding this come back down and support right there, that's cool. So let's see if we can chop. If it does, all right. So this is what I'm saying. Let's see if this. What's it doing right now? Let's see if this thing comes down to this point here and does any kind of trading before we go to the next point up. If not, I want this thing to kind of just hold on, shall we? Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to look at that. What the fuck? I can't move this thing. I hate it. I quit. All right, here we go. So we'll see what happens there. I mean, this could even come back down to this line right there, but this is what we'll try to see if we can find support before we move back up. There is a little bit of a trend kind of going on, and again, shit. I hate this thing. If you want to see like how not to chart, just tune into this, and I'll get you every single day. It'll be perfect. Perfectly terrible. All right, let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. But if it can continue up there, that'd be great. But I'm going to look back because this is a longer term hold. There's no reason to really look at it this close because I'm not going to be trading it like this at all. There's no fucking reason for that kind of stuff at all. So I'm just looking for this to make a move. If you guys are looking for an entry, in my opinion, not a fucking entry point. You want to get back down here. Or if you have a big long-term vision with this, like you understand why I believe in this and you've done your own research, this might not be an entry because it could rocket up from here. If you're looking for a trade, that could be an entry for like a scalp or a swing or whatever the case is. My opinion, buy and hold. That's what I'm doing with it. That's just my opinion, and that's where I found opportunity all the way back down here around 3 cents when they were tweeting about this thing before it rocketed and went all the way up to here. So you guys do your own research, but pay attention, put your notifications on. Like if you missed the live stream, they're recorded and they're on YouTube as well. Do yourself some justice. We're trying to get to 1,050 subscribers in this month. What are we in? Fucking April already? Jesus Christ. 1 day down. Oh, look, it's April 2nd. Happy April Fool's Day. We got through that one. I really didn't even look at the chart, so we're going to have a lot to look at. Bakira is chilling at 6,535,000, and we've got 2,407 holders on Kira at this point, looking good. Like I said, we're going to hope to see that. I honestly don't think that we need any of this extra help with the chart here, but just for good measure, I think it's a good practice that we're going to start leaving these rockets when I think that they help the charts kind of grow a little bit. This is some of the autism sprinkled in. I'm sorry. I had to hear. I'm going to put a money bag on this one because this is one of my favorites. I mean, that makes a nice spot for the money bag. I ain't going to lie. But let's just leave it like that. I think that's good. Frogs fuck. Maybe we'll write that up here. Frogs fuck. Cool. I like it. We got colors. Let's go green for frogs, right? Pink and green because green's good, and might as well make this as big as we can. Perfect. And boys and girls, that's how you chart. If somebody screenshot this for the cyber frogs. All right, we'll leave that one on there, and we'll keep the ball rolling, guys. We're going to go ahead and take a look at Myro. That's one of my favorite fucking coins. Had a great conversation with Dr. DeFi the other day on the space. These are the kind of coins, guys, I've been talking about them since February. And I'm glad I started basically the 1st of February because it gives you a good amount of time to kind of see the bullshit we've been doing, we've been talking about, and you can kind of see the proofs in the chart. You can just follow the fucking charts. Like, it's pretty damn simple. Don't have to make it as hard as some people make it. You're never going to hear me talking Fibonacci, ribbity, rhapsody. It's going to be a squiggle, squaggle, line, trend, support, resistance. Stuff that makes fucking sense to most people that don't care enough to do their own research, even though we say it all the time. Like, all of this stuff, guys, is available on fucking YouTube. You can find your favorite influencer and buy their NFT token and get in their little paid group, but you can also just go on fucking YouTube and look this stuff up, save a video, and watch it over and over and over and over again. Like, I've tried to make some, but I don't. I think it's easier if you tap in and like ask questions and engage that way. So, boom, boom, boom. So this is Myro. Some of these are trades. What wallet is this? Oh no, this is the long one. I'm moving that shit around. Let me. Beep. So, all of these points right here, let's go back. What is this? 2000 February. This is what I want to see right here. So after that first run we had with Myro, right about here, but it really wasn't short, and it started growing a little bit more popularity, and it was building up, building up. These people that were getting in here were kind of having a little bit of FUD, saying, nah, it's dead, but things kind of slowed down for a little bit around this time. But there is a little bit of a W. If you zoom out just a little bit, you have two bottoms right there, but that is increasing. So it worked out pretty damn good. Again, you have your, basically the cup, you didn't really have a handle kind of move up too high right there. It kind of came back down and sold off just a bit right here, but we found resistance at the last point where we had the breakout. The two tops right here, boom, boom, match with this one right there at support, and now we're in an uptrend. It's been following that along, and even on this little bit of a downside, it's respecting the trend on the 1 hour chart. And so that's what you guys need to look at when you're looking at your positions and your bags, and you're looking at the day, and everybody's fudding it, yada, yada, yada. Push that shit away. Come back to this beautiful chart right here. You know, my goal is 420. We're trying to get to 69 cents on 420, just because it'd be funny to see Myro there. Right now, we're shaping up to make it happen. If we can continue on this and maybe have a couple breakouts, one or two, we'll take it. But right now, we're chilling at 267 million for the market cap, 47,760 holders on Myro. Myro's been a good boy, and we're chilling. We're having a good time with this one. Got myself a nice little bag of this one, but we'll let this sit there and hang out. All right, so give me 1 second, guys. I gotta switch this up. Push that there. I gotta change some of these things around on the screen. I didn't even look at the chat. Is there anybody even in the chat right now? No. The 41 of you motherfuckers are in here. What's going on, fam? Thanks for being here, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. You don't have to be here, but if you like looking at these, feel free to hang out. If you want me to look at a different coin, just put it in the chat, and I'll try to get to it towards the end. But we're going to switch over and go ahead and take a look at Bonk and see what Bonk's been up to. Like I said, I haven't been looking at anything today. It's been a busy-ass day, and I'm finally getting to it. I don't even know if my other fucking trades are in profits or shit. It's going crazy right now. Let me go actually pull it up because I ain't trying to miss out on that bread. Are we up? Oh, we're down a little bit. Everything's down a little bit. Damn, I was up on that one. I came down. That's not bad. Blue's still up. All right, so the only ones I'm like actively trading is basically the coin market cap and Dang are two of the coins that I'm holding on to. I've got a trade with Blue, and then the longer one, I guess, with the Baba Appa, just to see what the fuck happens with that one. There's been some buying, there's been some pressure in there, but we're gonna get to all those coins. I just taking a look real quick and see what was in there. And Bonk it is, Bonk's up there, put the chart up. Boom. All right, here we go. Let's take a step back and see what Bonk's doing. This was what we drew right here a couple days ago, yesterday, whatever it was. There we go. I mean, it played out pretty damn good. So these are the different options where I was thinking, all right, so if we have, based off of what we see on this chart, kind of like what we've been seeing with the price action, these are our lines where we got some spots where maybe if it was to dip down, we'd come see these points right here. But that was like a little bit of a flash crash right there. This right here, it looks like a good spot because if you look close at this point right here where it kind of was dipping down, a little bit of a W kind of formation before it ran back up and started just continuously going up. This top right here is the same point right here. And it's the same point right here where you had this little bit of a spike. And I would like to say that this wants to get filled just because it seems like when you see these crazy ones, eventually they are like the first targets for this to work itself up to. But maybe he sold out of his position right there because that's almost the same spike. I don't know. That'd be funny to look into that. I'm not going to nerd into that levels of craziness, but I was looking at this and I said to you guys, like, this is what I would see happening just with the market. Are things going to cool off a little bit? Are they just going to go flat, or we can go flat for a little bit and then spike back up? Let me reset this right here and see where I drew that to. So anyway, let's go to an hour so we can get a better look overview of all of this good stuff. All right, so that was just go flat. This was come down, touch this support, and then come back up. This was just continue on that trend. It looks like we're coming down. We're going to be finding support, and we're going to see if we're going to trade in the channel like we have done before. See if it comes all the way back down. But it's just, this is literally going to have to let the market play itself out. All of these crazy wild lines right there, they're not to be taken too serious. And just to give you an idea and a guide. But look how spot on that one was as far as median. If you're looking for a downward trend, this is right through it. I drew it before it played out. It's just off of seeing how these charts are acting. And I used that point and said, all right, let's see how it plays out. And there we go. But Bonk's chilling at 2,235,688,418 holders on Bonk. Bonk is not going anywhere, fam. If you missed any of this or took profits, this would be another time to add to the position, or this could be a time if it's your first time seeing it, Bonk. I don't know what rock you've been living under, but go ahead and get into it and check it out. It's definitely going to be a player in the game. Let's go ahead and take a look at JLP real quick. I'm going to go ahead and switch my little buttons up. Got some new tokens, guys. We're going to take a look at a lot of different stuff, but I'm going to run through these a little bit quicker if there's nothing crazy going on with the charts. But we know how JLP likes to react. It just goes up. You never see a down day, and if you do see a down day, it usually comes basically to the trend line and then continues moving. I've looked at this several different times. I tell you about this every single time. I honestly think this should be a staple and a portfolio pillar if you are investing into cryptocurrency this bull run. It's going to give you some stability on down days. Like as much as all these other coins have gone down, granted they are meme coins, they're trending with the markets. This has not. This is Jupiter's perpetual liquidity pool, and it's got the best of the best in there. 337 million on the market cap, 43,573 holders on this coin. Fucking don't fade JLP. Do your own damn homework on this one. I promise you, you will not be upset with what you find. But I cannot stress it enough. You need to do your own research on this stuff and see, why is this crazy guy like this coin so much? Well, I don't know. Let's just take a walk back over to February 1st and see it at $1.95, and we're at $2.50. It's a slow grower, but it's a grower. And I mean, you want your money to do what? Go up, find some stability in this market, give yourself some balance, and see if it doesn't help your fucking portfolios out just a hair. Probably getting wrecked in my trading portfolio. I gotta shut this screen. I don't want to look at it. I'm gonna continuously think about it. But that's JLP, guys. Definitely take a look at it. And we're gonna switch the thing over to With. And shout out to 5070 in the building. Looks like we have 56 from X, and we've got 1 from YouTube. That's dope. I like to see I like to see some people coming from the YouTube channel. I really do appreciate it. But where are we at? We looking at Jupe? Oh no, that's With. Let's go down to With. Come on. With did some fucking numbers, didn't it? Didn't give it all back. Love to see it. It came back. Gonna take a good look at this and see where our support is. Let's just take a look on the 5-day. We hit that all-time high of, and I'm not gonna fade these ones, $5.10. So that's our next target. All this shit I don't care about because we're finding support at this point right here where we got a little bit of a rejection. And then it tried it out again, and then see that little bit of a W, topped it, came back through, boom, broke all the way through. But it said, not today, baby. Loaded back up for the cup and handle situation that we like to look for, but it continued to run up here. Didn't have too much of a downside after it filled it. Came back up, set new all-time high. Spiked up here to $5.14, or maybe a little high. $5.10. We're just going to keep it that. Instantly, people were taking their profit. And I don't fucking blame them because that's a great time to do so. But then people were like, nope, it's going higher. And then we found some stability there. Came back down. Again, you get these little micro cup and handles, and it starts to show you these pictures like, all right, so if you've got momentum behind it, this fills up here. It started to sell off right there. You've got momentum. You got momentum. These ones had it, but this one, it just kind of tapped out. It's exhausted. It made new all-time highs. It's going sideways. Like, look how big this sideways movement is compared to, like, these little ones right here where it continued to go up. See how these ones are flat and you don't see these big spike ups? That's a telling situation. If you see them, like, it's either charging for a big move or when it's already in the momentum right there, like, you're just not going to get it all the time. It's got to come back a little bit. But we found some support. I like to see that. We're at $3.85. Fucking beautiful. I'd say higher. I mean, why not? We are in that position where, like, things deserve to go higher, and it's fun. It's a fun place to be. I don't think we're at the point of crazy mass euphoria, but, like, we're getting there. But I also could see that setting up for a point of retracement. Before we get there, we typically see a big bump, comes back down for that first leg, and then sends, full sends. And that's going to be pretty special. So if you're selling out of positions, taking profits, try to keep yourself like 10%, 15% of that position and put it in a wallet you don't look at anymore. Like, if you're taking profits and you're moving to the next play and you operate that way, find a wallet, set it up for like your moon bag. Just put it in there, forget about it. Please do that for me. And, hopefully one of those things hit like a crazy 1,000 million X and shit like that. I don't know. But we're just looking good. Love to see it. 3,852,111,716 holders on WIF. That's dog with that. Everything's wearing a hat these days, so it's good to see it. Love to see these numbers. It's funny to see this when we're talking about it all the way back in February 1st, when I was like, man, this is pretty fucking insane. And look where we're at now, guys. What a hell of a trade. Hopefully you guys took some of that, or you're part of it, or maybe you got in before them. It's a good chance. But the main thing is, guys, like, some of these positions I'm talking about, you're going to have a better entry than me. It's just the way it's going to go sometimes. So I'm not upset about that, but GG's to you if you are getting in these plays, man. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Juke real quick, see how we're performing and see how things are cooking over there. No, it's not Juke. Give me Juke. Give me the Juke. Give me the Juke. I'm a bad bird. Jukes up, jukes up. All right. All right, word. Everything looks good to go. My bad. All right, look at you guys, respecting the trend. It is your friend. We are doing numbers over here. Things looking good. All right, I've been talking about this several times. People think I'm fucking crazy, and I love it. I love when people think I'm crazy because it just gives me reinforcement like, hey, man, you might be right, though. So hear me out. Slurp. Let me just take your attention over here. Very reminiscent. We don't have the double spike from the craziness that went down, but we do have a chart that looks eerily similar to Slurpy McGurphy. We've got a little bit of a spike. We don't have as much as the upside where it came and found that dollar mark like it did with the Slurp chart. However, we look a little bit further out and get a bigger picture, we start to see that it did happen like this. It pretty much played out exactly like we were hoping. And that trend has sent us to this, I mean, you could say it's almost borderline parabolic of a run if it continues like this. But keep this in mind right here, this little channel or this little cup, this little whole situation before this trend that I've explicitly shown us here. But Jupe is one of the best tokens. I've been talking about it since February 1st. I sold mine at 69 cents. I bought back in at 54-ish, then somewhere around here as well. I think it was on this leg up, like 54. Yeah, right here. So somewhere around here, and I know it was around this area, and just been holding steady. I think I even staked it. I don't know why. I don't know if that means anything. I don't know if I get anything out of it. But I know it's out of sight, out of mind. And that's one of the things, like, some of my biggest winners are the ones you forget about. Not all of them. Some of them fucking just are meme coins that you forgot about and they go to zero. But hey, you gotta pay to play, I guess. I don't want to pay too much though. I'm not gonna lie. I like this. But Jupe looks good. 15,984,000,000 on the market cap. 538,978 holders. This is fucking doing great. I'm sorry if you didn't listen. I'm sorry if you fudded it. I'm sorry if you didn't believe in Solana. I'm not. But you're gonna have to look for a crazy correction in this to like get a position, or you just have to have a bigger time span. Like mine, even though I got in where I got in, I'm still looking like, when are we gonna take profits? I don't know. When is Bitcoin gonna be at $100,000? When is Solana gonna be at like new all-time highs? I got time to wait. I don't think Jupiter is going to crash to a point where you're not gonna have it. If we had any kind of correction or crash like this right here, I'm fucking throwing $1,000 on this bitch instantly. I know it's gonna make a crazy average, but I want more if we get a significant pullback like that. I'll wait for it though. I won't go back and chase. I'll try to find levels. I'll try to do the same thing that I do while we're running up. But I'm established. Like I already kind of told myself, maybe I'll put $1,000 in this play, $1,500. I have everything set up from when I started charting these, because to like jump in now after I've been charting them, like it would really be painstaking for me. I wouldn't even chase it at that point. But if you are new to this and you're looking for it, this is right here where I would look to get in. I would hope that this comes down at some point. I can't guarantee it, but I'd be a little leery. But I would also figure, hey, how much do I want to invest into this? Do I want to put $5,000 into this? Okay, cool. Then I'll put, I'll put $1,000. Maybe I'll put $500 in right now and see what happens in like 3 days. And then if it still is going up, then like maybe I should have put more in. And then I'll put another, $500 in at that point. It'll give me an average at that point. Now, if it crashes after that, well, I still have more money. Wait, I fucked up my numbers there. But make it in stages. Like, don't go at one time. So if it does crash back down, then you can lower your average with the rest of that bread. You just have to keep it on the side. Like, get an index card, write the name of token. This is a full. Can you see that? No, slur. It's probably backwards. All right, yeah. So get yourself a token. Say, I'm going to put $1,000 into this token, like that, right? And you're going to have 3 strikes. This is going to be your buying, your strike prices, right? Like you have a couple different options here. Here's your strike prices. So you have $1,000. Divide that by 3. You got $333. See that? Do that 3 different times. So if your chart looks like this, and you're like, oh, I want to get in, and you buy right here with $333, and this goes down here because you're an idiot and you didn't wait, that $333 buy right here is going to bring your average to right here. So if this doesn't play out and go back up and make you into the profits and make you a happy person, and it continues to go here, put another 333 on it right there. That average now is somewhere right around here. Now, if you've lost your conviction here and here, and you're still fucking buying and you're just going to sell as soon as it goes green, you're an idiot. Because your conviction was high up here. This probably wants to go back to that all-time high. If you don't do this, you will fucking lose money every time, and you'll be chasing bullshit, and you will be pretty pissed off. Until you get to the point where you have money to lose and take crazier gambles and bets, you need to practice a strategy that works, that has been proven. I didn't make this shit up. Somebody else that has a lot more money than me made this shit up. So definitely take that into consideration. Choose strike prices, choose entries, and also after all of this is set, right? You see this? What is your goal? Do you want this to turn into $10,000? What would that take? A 10x? So you have to realistically think, I want a 10x out of this. Do I want a 5x out of this? Do I want a 3x out of this? Okay. Now look at your market cap. Multiply these numbers by market cap, and you will see what it will take for you to get your result. What market cap do you need to get it to so you can just watch that, stay away from the chart. You can start to watch it that way. If you don't like that, then that's fine. Just say to yourself, I put in $1,000. I like how I can see this on Asset Dash for the amount of money that I have on there. That is a shameless plug. And then I don't work for them. I just like this shit they do. So you have your $1,000 right here. You don't have to worry about anything else. You just say, I want this to be $2,500 because I'm not looking for anything crazy. I just want to make it hit that. Set it and forget it. Walk the fuck away. Come back to it at a later date. And let me turn my computer back on because for some reason it wanted to turn off. I like those drawing and doing dumb shit over here. But strike prices, pick an entry, pick an exit, stick to the fucking game plan, take that profit, do whatever you want with it at that point. Put it back into other plays. Buy an NFT, send it to my wallet like you send it to other wallets. You don't have to send it to me. I don't care. Give it away. Do a giveaway. You'll get a lot of like good karma and stuff like that. You know, every time I win something, I try to give it back out. Like I had a really nice play the other day, and first thing that came to mind was my gym, and I was like, you know what? I haven't been to the gym in so long. I think what I'm going to do is take $1,000 out. At some point, I'm just going to take a class, and then before I say peace to my coach, I'm going to just slap him with $1,000 and be like, hey, man, thanks for everything you've done for me, all the lessons you taught me, and this is just paying it forward and paying it back. Like, I think that would be a really cool way to, like, spend your profits. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people in that gym that have hopes and dreams and aspirations and shit like that, dude. Like, I love that shit. And if people didn't believe in me at a certain point, like, I would never have been able to get to the, you know, point I'm at now. I would have never been able to step into the ring. Like, I wouldn't have had the team. I wouldn't have like the shit. Like there's a dude talking shit to me right now. I could care less about him talking shit about me, bro. I don't give a flying fuck. It's hilarious. I would love to fight him just as a point of like talk shit. Like, this is what happens. I'm not here to hurt anybody, but like, you know, we grew up fighting, and like that's just something that's easy for us. It's not about breaking somebody's face. Like that, even if I was to get in a fight with somebody, I've learned over time, I could beat the shit out of them. They're gonna be like, "You're still a pussy," and be like, oh, "Okay, yeah, you know what? But you're right." But like, you can beat somebody up. It just doesn't solve anything. So this dude that's like talking all that crazy shit, I'm like, feel free, like, come on up here. And it's not the first time. I've literally had people that have had problems with me when I was younger, and I sent them the address, I sent the location, I said, feel free to come up, bring your boys, whatever. Don't pack. If you pack, just know that we're packing. Like, it's just you know, we don't want anybody hurt like that. Come into the gym and we fight. And people get fucked up. Like, a street fight isn't boxing. You can't come in here talking tough and think you're gonna serve somebody up that does rounds and hours of training, bro. Like, you'll get fucking hurt, man. But hey, that's not why we're here. I'm just saying, like, some of us do this shit for fun, and don't get found out. That'd be the worst way. But we're gonna redirect our focus over here to C Whiff. This is my boy. I love this fucking coin. It's one of my favorites. I got an airdrop of this one. I missed my entry, so I caught it on the retracement. And we've been rocking with it. And here we go. All right, so this is my charting. You guys hopefully are getting used to it at this point. You see what we got here. But that's cat with hat. And it's been bouncing on this line, and it's starting to move its way up. We had the spike up here. We had a little bit of a movement right there, but we want to see this continuously kind of working its way up. We don't need to go overnight back up here, but we want to fill this gap. We want this to come full circle all the way back up here for a full sendy send. I want to take some money home, and this would be a great one for me. I loaded up on pretty much all of these points right here. I'm not going to lie. I thought this was going to continue to fly up here, be able to take profits and average down. I was incorrect. I had to immediately start averaging myself down because I was in way too hot. But that's happened sometimes, and I wasn't I didn't have as much capital then as I do now, and I was kind of getting a little chasey in that one, so I knew I fucked up. So sometimes, like, when you fuck up with your trades and, like, you don't want to look at your missed opportunities, you should, because the best quarterbacks watch their film and see where they fucked up. The best anybody that has any way to, like, look at what they've done and study themselves, they do that. And if you aren't taking advantage of your receipts and looking at, like, hey, how did I fuck this up? Where can I learn from this? I promise you, you're never going to learn. You will never get better at this trading game. You'll keep tweeting, this is a scam, this is a cabal, this is... No, bitch, you don't fucking understand how to hold. And Josh made a fucking banging tweet today, yo. He said, you motherfuckers can't even keep a girlfriend and you're expecting to hold this coin? Like, what a fucking burn. That's hilarious. But seriously, guys, like, you got to take this stuff into consideration. If you're not willing to hold, you're not going to benefit from it. But again, this is something that I picked out, and I said, look, I want to put X amount of dollars in this. These are my strike prices. All right, I got in too hot, wasn't able to take profit, and then use that for more of a strike. That's another thing. If you have a certain amount and then you make profit, fucking sell that thing. Let it come back down. We'll find another point of support and resistance. We're starting to study this. Right here, in my opinion, is going to form great support and resistance if it goes up higher. So that's something to keep in mind and something to keep practicing for yourself. But if you were to catch this down here and you sold up here and like you're like, all right, let it come back down, and you started to find these points, that would be a free fucking play for you to continuously play and then move those profits into other things, whatever you want. Go take a vacation. I don't know, do something. But this is what I'd like to see. This is what I just got a feeling. It's kind of similar chart. Might play out. I could be dead wrong. But again, maybe we get our first leg up. This was kind of in correlation with this top. We get a little bit of sideways action, and before we go to this top over here and start to go for new all-time highs. But that's how we're going to look at it. Oh, looks like we got a little chat going on here. What do you think of Mew? Any good airdrop you're looking at? Mr. Angel, I'll be straight up with you. Don't look at airdrops. Like, try and stay away from focusing on them. I don't farm anything, and if I did, it would be on an alt account because I don't want to risk losing everything I've built and all the networking with all of you guys. So that's first and foremost. I would highly suggest putting your energy into real things like studying a chart rather than farming a token or looking for kind of airdrops like that. The best airdrops are going to come when you least expect it, when you're getting like a kickback from a project you've supported for a long time. Like, those are always going to be the best airdrops. You're not going to luck into an airdrop just because somebody told you to do this one thing, and then like, think about how many other people are doing that one thing, you know? But think about all of the top guys that you see trading in this space. How many times are they talking about airdrops? And you'll see very, very few and very infrequent. If anything, they're talking about it on space, how everybody's doing this crazy shit. So my best advice, and I don't give a fuck what you call this, stay away from the farming shit. It messes up all of our timelines. I'll be honest, I'm probably seeing 50% of your content, if that, because if you are hashtag farming anything and I see it over and over and over, I go to mute words and I add that bitch on there, and I don't have to clutter my timeline with that shit. Any project that's just raving over and over and over, like, if you don't like the Slurp stuff, go mute Slurp, but also say generational wealth. That's fine. I don't care. I don't know if it's going to fucking play out like that. I think we're going to make a nice bag off it straight the fuck up. But if you don't like something and it's annoying to you, or you sold out of it and it's fucking up your mental, like you're feeling FOMO, fucking mute it. Go mute that word, that project, that company, that hashtag. It will go away. You will see a whole new line of like algorithmic material for you to digest. It's my best advice. And you, for the record, absolute fucking banger. And I think that thing has a lot more room to go. That's on the list. So let's go ahead and take a look at that one. But wait, real quick, let me go to see what this has 471 million on the market cap. What the flying fuck? 300,000 more people are in this coin. I don't functionally understand this shit at all, bro. This one, honestly, guys, like I don't understand this at all. It's baffling to me. So, Mr. Angel, I'm glad like you asked about that, but I need to focus on this for a second here. All right, so token 2022. you guys don't know what that is, literally do your homework on that one, because like you can just go to Solana Foundation. Dogecoin hit a 2-year high. That's pretty wild. Where is the page? It's on the Solana's like actual website. Yeah, of course, everybody and their fucking brother's gonna make a video about it. It's kind of the painstaking part of making content. Like everybody does the same shit anymore, and it's fucking stupid. Whatever. All right, so the Token 2022 program, a token program on the Solana blockchain defining a common implementation of or for fungible and non-fungible tokens, also known as token extension, is a superset of functionality provided by the token program. It's the next step in Solana tokens. There's a lot to it. I should just have an entire space about that and conversation about it. It's absolutely amazing. Oh, I found a nice document. Anyway, we're not going to get into it anymore, but the fact that this coin has it, and there's 1 million, like, just keep this in consideration. 1,316,000. What's the most popular fucking coin out here right now? Bonk? 1,300,000. 688,000. I don't fucking understand those numbers. I don't know why that makes any sense. I wish somebody could tell me. Does anybody know? Does anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat have any idea why this is doing that? Because that's crazy. You would expect this to be at a market cap much higher, right? I don't know. I've got a lot to learn, but this is C with Cat with Hat. It's got crazy ass numbers, and we're not sure why, but it's not going down. It's remaining consistent. The tighter this thing gets, we get, like I was talking about this thing getting tight, you're gonna have a run up right here. That did work out. So if this does continue to go back down, hopefully we get one of these pumps and it comes back up. But again, keep your eyes on this. This is what we hope to play out here. This is Cat with Hat, and we're gonna keep the ball rolling here and go ahead and look at Founder Without Abs. This is a coin that not very popular, not a lot of people know about it, but this is Dean's coin. This is what he's been working on. This is kind of partnered with Cubic and another company that supports grants and builders in the space. They've lost no holders. The market cap's relatively the same. It's pretty much been going south. I guess it's down 10% on the day, but it's pretty much flat. Not much going on here, but this is one of those super small market caps that you can get into. Forget about it, and something rips on there. You get the right rip right here. This was almost at this like 800,000 market cap at some point. But yeah, this is one of those coins, guys, and I'm going to keep talking about it until, you know, I guess until I stop talking about coins, right? But let's get the show on the road. We're going to go ahead and take a look at Opus. Opus, where are we at? Only possible on Solana. This has had some volatility the last few days. You've seen this up to like $1.40. I called this at like 81 cents. Ran up to $1.40. I didn't sell anything of it. Kind of think I should have at this point, but that's just because you're looking for small gains. You're looking for cheeseburgers and peanuts. You're only going to get cheeseburgers and peanuts, people. So I held on to it because my conviction is higher in this threshold. I've seen this thing up past these numbers. So I don't think it's going to happen overnight. I don't think it's going to happen in a day, but I don't think this coin's gone away to a point where I want to continue to ignore it. It seems like every time I have ignored it, it's done phenomenally well. So I'm just waiting for the opportunity for this thing to work in my favor. I think this has a nice upward trend right here, very, very slow and shortly. It's moving up. Like, you cannot deny that. It is starting to come back into these territories right here, which is exciting to me because, like I said, I'm looking at this threshold. This is a clean 3x from here, and I'm looking for 4, 5, 6, 7x over time with this one. I mean, this is where it came from, and we had a couple spots right here where it caught itself, but it did eventually collapse and come all the way through. We weren't in a strong position to be trading coins like this, so they fizzled out. But here we are. Here we are. I've talked about this coin. I've talked to the dev or whoever's behind the fucking the account there, and I like the guy. I like the coin. I'm gonna talk about it. I got it in my bag, and I'm gonna keep telling you guys this might be a great opportunity for you. It might be a shitty opportunity, but it's up to you to do your own research. It's got 739,000 on the market cap. We have 9,633 holders on this coin. This is only possible in Solana. That's why I love it. It's got a great name. Opus is a cool fucking 4-letter ticker symbol. So I'm gonna keep rocking out with Opus right there for sure. All right, what else we got on the list right here? Founded by AFC with Popcat. Let's see what Popcat's up to. I don't have any of this shit right now. I sold off from this. I think it ran to like 30 some cents, 35, some bullshit like that. But like I said, I did not chase this one. It's down 25%, down to 28 cents. So it looks like it was a good call on me. Yeah, that I missed that spike. I don't give a fuck about that one. But it does tell me it wants to go back there. It does tell me that it has potential to continue going back up. You got 276 million on the market cap, 33,223 holders on here. We're just revisiting some of the same positions before. I've traded this coin. I did not hold on to it. I didn't have an entry. If it was somewhere over here, I would have probably sold some off and like held on to it. Probably sold over here, not gonna lie. This comes down in this area. That looks like a good entry, around 22 cents. We'll just see how much more downside we have. Here's my chart. I don't know what that was, but there you go. That's Popcat. And let's get the ball rolling over to Koi. Koi is a motherfucker. I told you guys about my feelings towards that and the people that were shilling it that week, and now they're shilling two cats and they're shilling the hot dog thing, the cost one. So I'm staying very far away from those coins. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I saw what happened to the last one. I'm not fucking playing that game. I'm not being a victim. I'm not being extra liquidity. I'm not doing it. I just fuck them. Like, I don't show you shit. I don't share shit that I think is going to, benefit me. Like, we're against each other here. Like, I love you guys to death for the support, but if you buy into these coins, it's you versus me and everybody else. You got to find your entries and exits. Forget about me. Like, don't be nice. Like, if you're trying to make it, but have etiquette. Like, I had a coin in our group. I was at like a 2,000 some odd X, and most people would have just floored it, and literally people were in a chat the other day, and they were like, yeah, I would have floored it too. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing it. Like, I'm just not going to. So I did sell off in 25% increments all the way down, basically. So I had my moon bag, and it ran back up. I added more to it on the way up. That was profit, made more, sold that off in 25% increments. I never came back to like the same percentage that I would have had. I would have had over like 10 grand on that play. If I would have floored it, way over 10 grand, over 15 to be exact. But my theory is, in the long run, etiquette's going to pay off. The karma, respect the pump, respect your homies. Like, don't fuck up shit for your friends. Like, that's a bigger amount to like floor. Yes, it would feel good for me. It would not feel good for everybody else. I want everybody to eat, so if it takes me just kind of scaling out and taking my time, letting other people find entries, eating up the dip, so to speak, that's going to continue to yield more. Over time, I think if you're doing the right thing, I personally think, and you can argue this all you want, I think it pays off in the end. I think it comes back to you. In some way, shape, or form, I don't think I lost anything. I think I did the right thing on that. Even though I was looking at it, I was like, man, fuck it, whatever. I could have bought a fucking new car with that thing. Anyway, I did the right thing, and I came out with plenty of funds out of that. So I'm not upset, and you know what? I was able to allocate them into other funds, lost a couple, won a couple. I think overall we are doing good. I'm up like 30-some% on my portfolio in about 3 days. That's significant as fuck for me. That's a hell of a jump. I mean, most portfolios don't see those kind of numbers, but anyway, back to the story here. This is Popcat. We're going to move it on over to Book of Meme. I don't have any of this shit either. I have no idea what this one's been up to, but it's on the list, so we'll take a quick peek at it just because I want you guys to see it, and then we will get over to Mew. Mew looked like it just popped up, gave me a little bit of heads up. Looked like you're up 11% on something. All right, cool. Here we go. All right, so you see how this had the first and original run up here, and then we kind of been going kind of flat, kind of trending up there. I drew a little bit of the chart of what I thought was going to happen, and doesn't look bad. Reminds me of like Bonk, where at the first run up came back down 50%, goes across sideways, kind of like Kira did as well. But this is what I drew here, what we could hope to see. Like maybe we go flat, come up. Maybe it takes a little bit longer for it to make that move. I have moved this over several different times just because I wasn't sure. But this is what I would kind of see. This do like if you take this and go, whoop, like that's kind of what I was looking at here. So my thought was when I first drew this, this is that. So the reason you see me move it over here is because it's the same thing. It's just this part, this chunk got bigger. So that's what we're looking for now. Like maybe this fits in here, like this. Come on. And then maybe it goes like this. They're squigglies, they're lines. But hey, I know, but no, I want this to be up here now. So maybe we can get one of these, man, jammies. Come up, come back down, find some support, see how it plays out. Hey man, you guys can do this stuff too. Just practice, see how it plays out. If you think like, hey, I think this is what's gonna happen. Start doing that to practice this stuff at home, or at home like you're at fucking school. Whatever the fuck you want to, practice this shit. Try to chart stuff. But let's go look at the best token on the blockchain. This is Bored Ape Solana Club. This is going to 1 million. You can see it here, proofs in the pudding. Wait, I didn't even tell you the numbers on Book of Meme. Oh well. Moving on, Book of Meme is done. And we're going to add and switch this over. Sure. All right. Playing out just as we had suspected it. So I was looking into this when I got into Bored Ape Solana Club. Absolutely love the group over there. I love the everything I've seen from that project has just been impressive to me. Seeing where this token has gone before is insanity. So I wanted to get into this, and I literally saw the homie Dak post about this. He said he wanted to be a part of a 10x or 100x or something like that. So I got into it. I was already into the NFT itself and that community. I liked what they were doing. But we got some gaps to fill. So I wanted to load up here. I staked mine for a year. I bought a bunch of this. Yeah, he said he was gonna send like a care package. I didn't get that. I'm not gonna lie, dude's busy as fuck. Like he posted today, like he just gets shit lost. I'd like to have him on the space. I'm not gonna chase these guys though. They're fucking busy. They want to come out and hang out. Feel free. If not, I don't care either. Like people are busy, running businesses, doing busy people stuff. So I love the people that are part of this group as well. Like that's one of the things that's pretty great. But look at this, guys. Like you have no idea how insanely stupid this thing has gone. Don't get it. But do I think we're going back there anytime soon in the near future? I gotta be honest with you. I don't fucking know, because again, I don't know how many times I can stress this to you. I'm not a psychic. I don't know anything other than what the charts show, and we can just go from there. Right now, this is all we're looking at, and let me fix this for God's sakes. See what we got going on here. We're looking for this to bounce back up, reclaim this, and start working the way back up to the heavens. I'm in no rush with this coin. It's chilling, it's sitting, and I'll see this thing at $10,000. I guess you guys know I put $1,000 on this. So there's that. Mew. Let's go ahead and take a look at this one real quick. I don't have a ticker for it right now. I think I changed it. Mew. All right, as I said before, I think this is an absolute banger of a coin. I know people were talking about this coin before, but here's what happened. I got an airdrop. It was right after I saw an airdrop that I faded go to fucking Super Valhalla, so I bought exactly the same amount as the airdrop again and put it in my wallet and let it sit there, and boy, am I proud about that move. It's come down. It's found support right here. It's respecting the trend. I could see this continuing up here, or I could see it kind of going chopping sideways, whatever it's got to do. But it's got 514,226,026 holders. Not bad numbers. Actually amazing numbers. I could see this thing working its way up to a penny. Looks like it did hit it though, right? No, just under. So yeah, let's see this thing at a penny somewhere up here. Let's see it kind of run itself up there. But these are the coins, guys. The ones that I'm bringing up here, these aren't like these these quick shitters that you're gonna make these 100x's and shit like that overnight. These are longer term plays. These are ones that you're gonna have to find support and resistance to get yourself into. Go look at the socials, see what they've been up to, see what they've been posting. All of that kind of stuff definitely kicks in and comes into play. One communist X. If you want that, you gotta reopen my Facebook account. All right, so that's Mew. I love it to death. This is one of my I just like the coin, and I also think I like it because I got into the. As soon as I saw the airdrop hit, I was like, "Fuck yeah, give me more of that." No idea what it's gonna do, but hey, it looks like it was a good deal, and we'll see how this continues to play out. If you want to go ahead and take a look at the closer chart, just to get an idea of what we're cooking on. This is what we got. Not a bad chart to just be chilling on, and watch how it's performing, guys. Made a nice move. I mean, this is a really nice looking chart. What, about a week it took to get there? Nice progress. Nothing too drastic. Nothing too crazy. No big sell-off. No big dumps. Let this thing cook, man. This is a cooker. This is a nice cooker, in my opinion. We'll see what happens. Nub cat. You got look. If you haven't realized, it's about fucking cats this year or this season. It's cat season. They're not all gonna bang. Some of them are gonna be better than others. But we're going to play them, and we're not going to fade them. If that's what's going on, we're going to fucking rock with the cats. And Nubcat is good cat. It's done pretty damn good for me. Still holding on to it. It's finding support. Breakout. Bounce. Bounce. I guess you can't say that. I guess you can't do Diddy and Kelly stuff anymore, huh? Fucked up everything. But look, we got an inverse head and shoulder type thing. I think that's what you call it. Maybe. So maybe you don't. I don't fucking really know. But it looks like there's a lot of support right here. It looks like it doesn't want to go back down. I know there's a huge community. We got 88 million on here. 20,000 holders. Looking good. 20,830 holders to be exact. But things are looking good for the Nubcat. Down 28% on the day. This could be a great opportunity for you guys. This might be an opportunity for me to go look at my shit and see what I got in my bag and see if we gonna pump that dang up. Pivot. But yeah, I like Nubcat. Again, I do want to say this, guys. All of these things, guys, they could all fucking drop off the face of the earth right now. We don't know that. So you have to be very careful with these plays, guys. You got to pick your entries. You got to figure out where you want to exit. If you do not stick to the game plan, you can be fucking caught without anything, and it's not a good feeling. I haven't personally been there, but I can see from other people's expressions that they have been there. I mean, I've been in bad plays, man. I've lost. Like, if somebody says they win or they have like this extraordinarily good win rate, tell them to add you to their group, or like prove it, or just tell them to fuck off. If they don't take L's, then they're not playing the right game. They're cheating or something. But Blue is looking spicy, boy. Look at this motherfucker. God damn. Look at that pump. Look at that support. Look at this shit. No dumps happening here. I called this out. No. I didn't call this out. I put this into my portfolio, started watching it, started talking about this somewhere up here because we were riding this thing pretty high. This was definitely a banger. I think it's got more room to run. Don't fade it. Do yourself a favor. Do not fade this one here. Keep your eyes on it, but it's all about the cats. This one's got a lot of support. And then last but not least, on the chart right here, we got the Baba Appa Wappa. I don't fucking know how to say this one. Baba Appa. Ugly looking fucking dog. So here we are at the bottom. I don't think it's going to go too much further down. Like, this is sometimes the worst that you're going to see, but your opinions aside, your scam, your whatever the fuck, like, I'm pretty sure this dude wants to make more money off of the money that was given to him. He's not like in the hole at all. He's in complete profits. Like, why would he not want to make this thing continue to do stupid shit? You don't have to like it. You don't have to like the game. You don't have to like the player. You have to understand you must play this game to win. The most unlikely situations sometimes provide some wild yield. Could you not see this being a position where some cats got some big bread being like, you know what? Fuck this. We could take over a ton of this shit, like this market cap. I don't know how this will play out. I would not suggest getting into this if you have any type of like uncertainty or like disbelief in like anything here. I'm not saying that this guy's gonna fucking deliver. I don't know him. I don't think about it. I just look at this and say, well, if I got in here and I didn't get out here, why would I sell here? It has a chance to get back up here. It has a chance to get back up here. Why the fuck would I sell anywhere else? It's so early in the market. It's a coin that hasn't rugged. Yeah, it's a rug, but this does not look like rugging to me. There's other things going on with this. Tune into their spaces, follow the accounts, get on them. 50 million on the market cap, 14,414 holders. Who gives a shit what's going on with this right now? It has potential to go up. That's what I'm looking at. That's where we'll chill and we'll see what happens. 8 million in volume on the day, not bad. So we'll see what happens. I got really nothing else to say about it. It is what it is. People's opinions, like, I gotta remind you guys, leave your fucking opinions at home. Not opinions, your feelings. You can have your opinions. Opinions are good, but they're also just your opinion. But your feelings, if you feel some type of way, just remember money doesn't feel anything that you feel. They don't care about you. Like, money will just sit there and be like, yeah, great, cry about it, fucking pussy. Like, we're moving on now. And that's kind of how that would literally go. Coin market cap. Coin market cap. This one, if you didn't catch this, not a big deal in my opinion. This has a lot of potential to continue running. It has a great name, CMC. Like, seeing coin market cap on coin market cap, that's funny. That's meme worthy. That's something to talk about. It could go down to zero. You could be fucked. But zoom out a little bit. You see what the chart's looking like. You find a support right here. You find a support. Not terrible. It almost touched down right here. So, ride it out. See what happens. This could work its way up. Start making some profits for you. Or it could go completely to zero. However, this is a coin. I got a bag of this. Let's see. My bag's probably at zero. Now that I think about it, because I haven't looked at anything lately at all. Hold on a second. Where are we at? Yeah, 87 of y'all fools in here? Good shit. I am going to jump off this thing pretty soon here and probably get into the space. It's like 1 o'clock. Let's see what the homies are doing. See anybody's trading? I have no idea. I have no idea what my account's at. I hope it's above 1100. Oh, it's not. It's 1075. That's down. Down day. Down. Blue's still up. That's chilling. Coin market cap, I'm down about 12% on that right now. And I got into this play dang. I got into this play dang. I'm down fucking 50% on it. But hey man, some of them you're not gonna fucking win. You sell right now, you have no chance of winning. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Don't have a lot more liquidity left in this, so I would have to make some decisions if I want to roll some profits into other plays. I have more momentum. Otherwise, I got to just sit on my hands, let this cook. I will not add to this profile or this wallet because that's not how I think I want to trade. I would sell something, roll into another position if I'm making momentum plays, and then I would go back into that other one where I was down. I keep track of where I'm at with my plays because I want to make sure that I'm bringing home the bacon. No reason to sit back and, not. So sometimes when you're in this position, like, you have to remember, like, I put the money into this wallet. I had a certain amount of risk that I was willing to adhere to, and we'll play it as it lies. Like, not everyone's going to be a banger. And look, just like that, we're back up to 1104. So what moved? Coin market cap jumped up 15%. Beautiful. Love to see it. And look, there it is. You got some buys rolling in, you get some selling rolling in, but that's the way it works, guys. So now I'm in profits in 2 of my plays. I'm down. My one profit clears everything. So if I was to go into net worth with this wallet, I'm basically at break even right now. If I was to go down too much more in any play, it would put me to the negative. So my goal with this is to double, triple, quadruple over a week or two. That's really the goal at very, very modest points. Anything can happen. You can hit 20x's over the right call and just say, like right now, if I was to get to the call where somebody like you super early, I just know this one's gonna hit. I did my own research. I liked it. I like what I looked at. I could just rip a couple sold from this, 2, 4, sell both of these, 100% sell them, have 4 sold, load that bitch up. If that hit a fucking 10x right there, 40 sold in the bank, and go back to my other positions if I want to reclaim that loss. But now it might be a better entry. Who knows? But you just gotta take a screenshot from time to time. I'm gonna stop talking because I feel like I've been talking for way too long. We're at 1 hour and 9 minutes. I want to thank you guys for being part of Solana Made Simple and the Solana meme stream. I'm glad I'm going to be able to keep these things going pretty consistently here. It's a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are learning something, taking something from it, or at least getting some more perspective, an idea of where things are at, or at least just laughing at me the entire time. That's fine too. I really don't care. I have a good time about it. And just one thing, guys, remember, no matter what, life's crazy, bro, but believe in yourself and just remember, nobody's opinion about you is your opinion. If somebody thinks something about you, just be cool enough with yourself to be like, yeah, it's cool, whatever, and fucking keep rolling. Because if you let little shit like that get to you, man, I have fun with people. They don't realize I'm trolling them, and I get a laugh out of it. But other people, they take their shit to heart and they get upset. And if you came into investing, I'm pretty sure somebody said do not invest with your feelings. So if you're going to continuously use your feelings here, you're going to get hurt in more than one way. And it's not even somebody going out of their way to hurt you. It's just you're fucking sensitive. And you need to address that to put yourself in a position and understand that other people don't have to soften up to that sometimes. My group of friends are pretty cutthroat. I can go back and forth with them, and sometimes people get offended, and I'm not gonna go to you and be like, oh, I'm so sorry I offended you. I'm like, yo, look, I wasn't here to hurt you. This is what I said, and tell me why that, whatever. Anyway, this isn't fucking therapy.